It was like, no. He come up and says, "You're not planning on staying here, are you?"
Some guy?
Yeah. Then after he come down, then a woman come by, and they didn't want to get too close. They kind of stayed off to the back, just making sure we weren't gonna be spending the night there. I said, "Well, we don't plan on it." I said, "We're headed up to Pettigrew for the squat meet." I said, "But our trailer has a problem, so my husband's gone to find parts so they can fix it."
The bearings went on that wheel.
He goes, okay. The neighbors were worried because it had some break-ins or something, I think. Anyway,
It's funny.
it was.
Yeah, because I remember me and Dad walked down this road where we took the truck. I think we took the truck.
The truck.
When we came down here, and it was around the corner, and there was somebody up off that way. We went up there because they had some vehicles. We went up there and found the spare.
Yeah, it was, well, first he came, I'll show it to you when we get down there. Yeah, it looked like it. All that bark just falling off of it. This is far out, but I guess it was.
I don't remember exactly.
This is all new. We must have already passed.
Yeah, because I think it was back there.
Well, we had to come a little ways, and he had a like shop and some parts and stuff like that. And he sat on the side of it, anyway, and then he told me where to go, and that was as we went up the mountain, and he turned down and went down in there,
Yeah.
and then so you had to do all that.
Wow. Exactly where it was.
And then while they stayed and did that, somehow Plaz and them found out, and they came and got us to get us out of the trailer and took us to their camp.
Took it where?
To their camp.
Oh. Chaz, Peggy?
Debbie.
Debbie?
No. Is it Debbie?
Debbie.
Yeah. Chaz and Debbie.
Yeah, we're live.
That's why I was talking quiet.
Oh, you can talk as loud as you want. Nobody cares. Once people start getting warnings and stuff, they'll pop on here and check it. Where are they at? What's happening? Who's not in my area? I don't care. people are. Not in my area. I don't worry about it.
Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 53. In Fort Smith, light rain was falling with a temperature of 62. The wind was west at 13, gusting to 20. In Little Rock, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 83. The wind was south at 18, gusting to 31. In Harrison, thunder was reported with a temperature of 55. The wind was north at 5. In Hot Springs, it was cloudy with a temperature
Facing
of
south.
79. The wind was southeast at 7. Around the region,
Oh, that storm in Hot Springs went severe warning.
temperature of 53. In Muskogee, it was cloudy with a temperature of 54. In McAllister,
Looks like a little rotation around Rockwell. So could be heading into Hot Springs.
was falling with a temperature of 54. At Joplin, it was cloudy with a temperature of 50. And in the Dallas Fort Worth,
Yeah, that one's going to be too far off to our southwest or southeast. I don't think we'll be able to make it down there in time to intercept that.
reported with a temperature of 53. In Fort Smith, rain was falling with a temperature of 62.
But we could.
At 4 p.m. at Drake Field in Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile. The temperature was 53, 2.51. Relative humidity 93%.
It's
The
hard
wind
to
was
decide.
northwest at 17. The pressure
There's more
was
here.
0.87 inches in
These are the ones, so we may be able
Around
to.
Arkansas this hour,
But these are the ones I'm worried about too. So if anything develops along this line, we could turn tornado warning. And this one.
in Fort Smith, a thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to
So our-
3/4 of a mile with a temperature of 60. The wind was northwest at 9, gusting to 36.
Let's get some rotation on it though, coming into Hot Springs. See it?
Yeah.
With the blue and green.
Wind was south at 18, gusting to 31.
Right over Rockwell, looks like some rotation heading towards Fountain Lake, Hot Springs Village.
In Hot Springs, thunder was reported with a temperature of 79. The wind was variable at 7. Around the region, in Tulsa, light rain was falling with a temperature of 53. In Muskogee, it was no, yes, that's so good. Even Ohio was appreciated. Sounds great.
There you go. You can play with it now. Let me know what I'm doing.
Huh?
I said, you're going to be letting me know what I'm doing now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. It's funny how I'm so smart in some ways and so dumb in others.
Same. Set up in Ola right now. Ugh, that tastes good. There's a storm around Hot Springs we're watching. It's getting a little rotation around Rockwell. It's going to be off to our southwest or southeast, so I don't think we'll be able to intercept that one. Another one up around Dover and Russellville that I'm watching. It's getting pretty strong. You think we can get to the other side of that storm before it gets up that way?
Which one?
That storm? Do you think we can get over on this side of that storm? From here to there before it crosses? Because we don't want to be right there when it comes up. We want to be on this side. I don't know if we'll be able to make it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's too close.
Yeah.
So we may let it go off to our north, and then if we need to, we cut up and come up and chase it.
Right.
Same with this one. If it turns tornado warning, we'll just cut up and go after it that way.
Right.
But I still think those are the ones that will maybe have more. Don't you?
I do.
So we'll just wait for those to come into our area.
Yeah, because these are already tornado warned.
Yeah, those down up there aren't. These aren't. This is just special weather statement right here.
Right.
In Greenwood. But we need to switch to this radar here. Strong winds just went through Greenwood. Kelly, did you get some strong winds in Greenwood? I don't know if you're on here or not. Don't see any rotation. Looks like some more strong winds up that way. Broken bow, severe warning, tornado warning, and another bill. The heater storms look pretty good too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we'll just wait here for those to come this way. We can start working our way back towards the boom area and intercept it if it turns more between now and then. Okay, I want to be facing east. I want to be facing west. So I need to go that way. Look that way. Because this is south.
No. Yes. West is that way. North, east, south, west. Wait. That's east. We're facing south.
And I want to be facing
West.
like that.
Now, does this tell you anywhere?
Which way is that arrow facing? Is it pointing west? Yep, that's the way I need to be facing.
Oh, it's. Let's see.
Yeah, probably not moving now because I'm not moving.
No. It's supposed to be facing,
Towards
pointing west.
Yep. Is it? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll just sit here and wait for these storms to roll in. Can't tell.
You know, Dad could get anywhere around
Yeah.
in the woods and stuff and always make it back out, okay?
Mhm.
But he would argue with me because Highway 71 is headed south. When we were in the parking lot at Texaco, or was Texaco, he would say we were headed, he thought we were headed, that the road was going he said we were going south. That road in front of the
Texas
yes
goes east and west.
was going no. He said it was going south. But it was actually going east and west at that time when it came around that curve. It went from going south to going east, you know, to going
From basically
east.
Dayton to opposite side of Casey's. East and west. Then it goes back north, and then once 71 goes back south outside of Dayton.
No.
Not Dayton. Not
Coming from Huntington, you're going south to Mansfield.
yeah.
Kind
What's
of
that town outside of
southeastern.
Mansfield? Abbott
Abbott.
is what I meant. Outside
Going
of Abbott.
you're going east-west.
Yes. Until you hit that corner before you get
Yes,
the boom.
and then you're going north.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
But he would argue that it was south. But even our truck couldn't convince him that we were going south. Or that was going east and west and not going south. Anyway.
So the truck said
I'm
it, and he's still
sounding
not buying it, huh?
Uh-uh.
Guys, that storm just north of Waldron starting to get a little bit of rotation with it. So Mansfield and Waldron, you're probably getting some heavy rain, a lot of lightning, maybe some winds with it. Upper level rotation, but nothing towards the surface. But it's going to head on towards Ozark too. That's the problem, these are all going this way.
Still gonna miss us.
There's one in Nina. Rotation right there coming into Smithville. Let's make our way closer. Because I think these are going to turn. This one's starting to get pretty good. Let's get closer to this one. Okay? So I need to take 10 back east, right?
So where do we want to go?
Well, we want to take 10 back because we want to intercept it as it comes up. And this one too. But we don't want to get too close. So we want to be probably around Havana. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a good place. And that's that way.
Havana's that way?
Yeah.
Back the way I came?
Yeah.
No, that's north.
Soon.
Why does it start raining every time we try to move? You notice that?
Yes, I have noticed that.
Like when we're sitting still, it doesn't do anything. And then we start moving, it starts pouring down on us.
Yeah.
Watch it turn tornado warning. Just as we get outside of Danville, there'll be a tornado in Ola. Havana area. Try to intercept that storm that's around Mansfield. There's another tornado warning storm down around. Going to be coming into the Mena area from Oklahoma. So if you're in Mena, Scott County, Sebastian County, be ready for severe thunderstorms. Got my service back! Yay! Alright guys, we're going to be heading back towards Danville. There's a storm that's in Mansfield, Greenwood, all the way up to the back in Charleston, producing some strong winds, a lot of lightning, some hail with it. There is a little bit of rotation just on the southeast side of Mansfield that I'm watching. It's not very tight right now, nothing to be concerned about, but we're going to go ahead and head towards the Havana area, see if we can intercept this storm if it does turn tornado warning. There's another one down around Idabel and Wicks, Oklahoma. It's going to be moving towards Mena and Waldron, possibly Mansfield, within the next hour. It is tornado warned. It does have some good rotation with it. So that's another one we're going to be watching as it moves into Arkansas. So if you're we're 3 tornado warnings that we had to get between. Luckily, I had enough service to get a hold of them before I left that last town, and it went completely dead. And I didn't get service again until I almost got back to Louisville.
Oh man.
But I would catch myself telling them by screen everything, like, all right, guys, we're doing this and this and this and this. And I would go on this long conversation and look up and realize my screen's blank because it's not even on. I don't have power. I'm talking to myself. But I sound so good.
At least you got to listen to yourself, right?
That's right. That's right.
I'm eating your chips.
Eat them. They're good.
There's a railroad track, so it's up around this area.
Right up in here, I believe, is where it was. Because I remember these houses. There's houses down here.
Yeah.
And one was up on the
They
hill.
were up on the hill, yeah.
So maybe
I think
those.
it's right down in here.
I think you're right. Because I think it was right before this corner. Because I think it was these houses here. I do. I think it was right around this corner. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like right here. I remember the railroad track being right there. Y'all were parked over in this way. There's these houses.
There's a road.
Yeah.
No.
No? Maybe? You don't know, huh? We're making our way from Ola to Danville on Highway 10. Making our way back east now. We're back west. We went east, but it looks like these storms coming in from Oklahoma look the strongest right now. So we're going to be making our way back west towards Danville. Maybe Havana. We may set up in Havana. Just depends on the track of the storm as of right now.
Are you gonna want some more of these?
No, you go ahead and eat them. Probably should have set up around Littleton, honestly.
Where?
I said we probably should have set up around Littleton, honestly. But I like these down here. I kind of want to go down that way. Is there a way to get to Waldron from here? Is there an easy, like, easier way
Just from Google.
from Boonville to be the only way?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no way to get
Not
around
that
from the
I
backside.
don't think so.
We'd have to go down to Ola Hot Springs and then take that road, right? 288 or whatever it is. 282. Okay. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't 100% if there was another road through there.
Not that I'm aware of.
I know you can go up to the mountain. I don't want to do that. No, but even that's around Boonville, isn't it? Numbers 4 and all that's between Boonville and Medfield. Or Boonville and Waldron.
Yeah, we can go down here to Danville, and before you go over the mountain, there's a road you can cut back toward Boulder.
Is there? Okay. May take that one then. What do you think? Or do you think we should head towards Havana?
I don't know.
I think Havana.
I think Danville's gonna miss us. We'll end up with this one down here because it's going so much north
Yeah.
than east.
Yeah. So you think towards Ola then? Or not towards Ola, but towards Savannah closer? Should we go towards Boonville closer? I say we just kind
I
of.
think Boonville would be right, almost in the line of it.
We'll make our way back that way then and see what we can intercept between here and there, then, right? And see which way they go. Because they're going to be coming up, so we'll see what they do between now and then. That gives us at least 45 minutes, right? 30 minutes?
Yeah. I think Waldron's too far south.
I do too. I think by the time we got down that way, it would hardly be past it.
Yeah.
I think if we're going to do anything, it would probably be Mount Ida, Houghton, up towards Havana, Paris, Knoxville, Clarksville, right? That looks like the path that it's going to take. It's like right up through there.
Yeah.
So like maybe right up towards Clarksville, Knoxville.
I think Havana would be the best.
Okay. In Havana, in Havana. No. Remember that song?
I've almost eaten them all.
Eat them all. They're good. I love potato skins. Bacon cheddar potato skins, they're my favorites. And second is cheddar bugles. Yeah, you would think I was an old farmer man. Old Mexican farmer man, I thought. Chicken gizzards, potato skins. Which way do I go? Left or right?
Right.
But it says north.
Just for a little bit.
Ooh, just a little bit of. Lady Jean River's flooding up. Hit the home button.
What?
Just go ahead and go to the home button. Go to the scanner. Hit the faves.
The what?
Faves.
Destination heading into early Sunday. Information above means that river flooding will likely linger into early next week. Otherwise, an extended period of quiet weather is expected next week. Emergency management planning statement: severe weather and flooding impacts are likely to impact parts of eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas now through the weekend.
All right, you can go back to where you are.
Response may be required. Weather.gov/. Also contains additional information. At 4:07 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated strong thunderstorms along the line extending from 2 miles southeast of Figure 5 to 4 miles northwest of Malacca to 4 miles south of Huntington. Movement was east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
Northeast at 35 miles an hour. So they're moving pretty quick, actually.
Gusty winds could knock down small tree limbs and blow out unsecured objects. Indications that are near the path include Alma, Charleston, Shelby, Zaire, Hubert, Central City, Vesta, Blue, Ursula, Rudy, Altus, Mulberry, Greenwood, Alex, Bloomer, Patterson, Wayne Lima, Meg, Figure 5, Barling. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 2 and 42.
Coming into Bellevue now.
Remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for West Central Arkansas. Flood advisory in effect until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. But flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected.
We could just set up right here at the airport. Right here at the airport.
Crawford, Franklin, Madison, and Sebastian
outside.
southeast
You'd have to walk there.
including the following county.
Driveway.
When until 8:15 p.m. Central
Go ahead.
Daylight Time.
We'll head closer to Havana.
Poor drainage areas.
I guess right there would have been alright.
4:21 p.m.
I said right back there would have been alright.
Doppler radar indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Minor flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the advisory area. Between 0.5 and 1 inch of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 2 inches are expected over the area. This additional rain will result in minor flooding. Some locations that will experience flooding include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Porto, Ozark, Charleston, Mount Hayward, Greenwood, Alma, Marling, Hacola, Kiefer, Lavaca, Arcola, Mulberry, Worcester, Dyer, Hackett, Howe, Alpes, Hartford, http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood turnaround. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Repeating, a flood advisory has been issued until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Arkansas: Crawford, Franklin, Madison, and Sebastian, and LaFleur, Oklahoma. Flood watch remains in effect through Sunday morning. But flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible. Where portions of Arkansas, including the following counties: Benton, Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Madison, Sebastian, and Washington, are in Oklahoma, including the following counties: Adair, Cherokee, Choctaw, Delaware, Haskell, Latimer, LaFleur, McIntosh, Muskogee, Pittsburgh, Pushmataha, and Sequoia. When through Sunday morning. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details: multiple rounds of heavy rainfall have and will continue to occur. This will result in storm total rainfall of 4 to 6 inches with locally higher amounts of up to 8 inches possible. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Repeating, a flood watch remains in effect until 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time Sunday for the following counties in Oklahoma: Adair, Cherokee, Choctaw, Delaware, Haskell, Latimer, LaFleur, McIntosh, Muskogee, Pittsburgh, Pushmataha, and Sequoia.
Strong winds look to be coming into Boonville soon, doesn't it?
Benton, Carroll,
See how that's looking right here?
Franklin,
Yeah.
Madison, Sebastian, and Washington. The National
We'll have to
Weather
watch
Service
that area for rotation right here around Charleston.
effective until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Arkansas: Franklin and Sebastian, and LaFleur, Oklahoma. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing
We're all out.
Huh?
Still not working.
Area forecast for late this afternoon and into this evening. Cloudy, occasional showers and thunderstorms. Some thunderstorms may be severe with heavy rainfall. The Danville Arkansas climate summary for this evening as of 4 p.m. April 4th, 2025. Today's high temperature was 54 degrees. The normal high is 67. The record high is 85 degrees, which was set in 2001. Today's low temperature was 51 degrees. The normal low is 41. The record low is 22 degrees, which was set in 1987. 3.38 inches of precipitation fell today, which brings the monthly total to 3.79 inches.
What is this purple?
3.26 inches above the
What is
normal
it?
amount of 0.53
It's
inches
just
for April.
fluttering radar.
Sunset tonight is at 7:41 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:57 a.m.
All right, we made it to Havana, so we're gonna set up here in Havana for a little bit and see what happens
Central Daylight Time.
as these storms move in our
4
area
p.m.
here.
at Drake Field in Fayetteville. A thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile. The temperature was 53, dew point 51, relative humidity 93%. The wind was northwest at 17. The pressure was 29.87 inches and rising. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 53. In Fort Smith, a thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile with a temperature of 60. The wind was northwest at 9, gusting to 36. In Little Rock, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 83. The wind was south at 18, gusting to 31. At Harrison, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 55. In Hot Springs, thunder was reported with a temperature of 79. The wind was variable at 7. Around the region, in Tulsa, light rain was falling with a temperature of 53. In Muskogee, it was cloudy with a temperature of 54. In McAllister, it was cloudy with a temperature of 54. In Springfield, light rain was falling with a temperature of 54. At Joplin, it was cloudy with a temperature of 50. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it was cloudy with a temperature of 58. Once again, in western Arkansas, a thunderstorm was reported. It was 60 at Fort Smith and 53 at Fayetteville. The forecast for the Fayetteville area, including much of the Arkansas Ozarks and adjacent counties of northeast Oklahoma. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms. Some thunderstorms may be severe with heavy rainfall.
Yes.
Some thunderstorms may be severe with heavy rainfall. Locally heavy rainfall possible early.
All right, we got new tornado warnings, guys.
40s. North winds around 5
Coming
miles
into the
per hour,
Queen.
gusts up to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour after midnight. Chance of rain near 100%. Saturday, showers with a chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then showers in the afternoon. Some
There it is.
thunderstorms
Okay. Looks like it's not showing our location.
in the morning. Breezy and much
Yeah, if you're around the Queen,
near steady
up in the
temperature
Mena,
40s. Northeast winds 15 to 25 miles
y'all need to get to your safe
per hour,
space.
gusts up to 40
Be
miles
prepared
per
for
hour.
any storms that enter your area. We got tornado warning. It looks like the
Saturday
rotation
night, a slight chance of thunderstorms. Rain showers
gonna be
likely in the evening, then rain showers with a slight
over
chance
the
of snow showers
Avery
after
area
midnight.
and Highway 82.
Thunderstorms may produce heavy rainfall.
And it's going to be coming into Foreman, Withrop, Horatio, DeQueen, Locksburg,
miles per hour.
Ben Lomond,
10 to 15
Wilton.
miles per hour after midnight.
If you're even in Gillum,
50%.
Grannis, Wicks, Vandervoort, all the way up to Hatfield, you got tornado warnings all up that line just to your west. If you're in Waldron, you may want to go ahead and start getting ready if the storm starts moving your way.
Up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 40%. Sunday night, mostly clear. Cold will blows around 30. North winds 5
Strong
to 10
winds just
miles per
coming
hour.
into Boonville.
Monday, sunny.
This
Monday night, clear. Lows in the mid-30s. Tuesday, sunny.
We're gonna pull over, get some gas real quick.
Highs
I want to go ahead and fill up before it gets too
in the
chaotic.
50s. Mostly clear. Not as cool with lows in the upper 40s. Wednesday,
I'm
sunny.
gonna come back and park here.
Highs in the lower 70s.
I want to go ahead and get gas because I've got just over a quarter of a tank and I don't want to be out in there. Unload.
In case you have to take off on a side road.
Yep.
Highs in the mid-70s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 50s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. And now the hazardous weather outlook. Issued at 12:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe weather and flooding threat increased today. This outlook is for northwest and west central Arkansas as well as much of eastern Oklahoma. For today and tonight. Tornado. Risk elevated. Area far southeast Oklahoma into western Arkansas. Onset later this afternoon. Severe thunderstorm. Risk significant. Area mainly southeast Oklahoma into west central Arkansas. Onset this afternoon. Area at greatest risk. Far southeast Oklahoma into west central Arkansas. Flash flood. Risk elevated. Area southeast Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Onset ongoing. Heavy rain. Risk critical. Area eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Onset ongoing. Area at greatest risk southeast Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Significant winds. Risk limited. Area northeast Oklahoma. Onset late tonight. Discussion scattered to numerous showers and
We ought to just
thunderstorms continue
ask
early
how
this
goes it.
afternoon across eastern
What?
Oklahoma into western
We ought to just
Arkansas
ask
with the
how
main
goes it.
concern at this
Good.
point. Thunderstorms are expected to redevelop later this afternoon
I'll do it.
across far eastern Oklahoma into western Arkansas near a frontal boundary with an elevated to significant risk of severe weather. If the frontal boundary retreats far enough to the north, environmental conditions will favor all modes of severe weather, including large hail, locally damaging winds, and tornadoes. This threat will shift to the east early this evening. Multiple rounds of thunderstorms between today and Saturday are expected to yield rainfall totals in the 4 to 8 inch range across far southeast Oklahoma into west central Arkansas, with 3 to 5 inches across the rest of southeast Oklahoma into far northwest Arkansas. Isolated totals over 8 inches are possible. The heavy rainfall is likely to result in some dangerous flash flooding and main stem river flooding that will likely linger into early next week. Spotter and Emergency Management Action Statement. Activation of the Regional Spotter Network expected. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. Saturday, thunderstorm potential, high wind potential, heavy rain potential. High wind potential. Monday through Thursday, no hazards. Extended discussion. Rain may mix with or change to snow across parts of northeast Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas before ending late Saturday night into early Sunday. As mentioned above, main stem river flooding will likely linger into early next week. Otherwise, an extended period of quiet weather is expected next week. Emergency Management Planning Statement. Severe weather and flooding impacts are likely to impact parts of eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas now through the weekend. Multiple periods of response may be required. Weather.gov flash also contains additional information. At 4:07 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 2 miles southeast to figure 5 to 4 miles northwest of Lubbock.
Seriously though, Sam, man. You let me know, buddy. I'll do it. For real. You can chase with me anytime. Like I said, I got my mama today, but yeah, next time let me know. Ahead of time, I'll let you come with me.
Listen.
Sam Vandergrift guy used to work with. Guys, this rotation that's in Oklahoma, just to the southeast of Broken Bow, around the Haworth area. This is going to be moving into D. Queen and Gillum, guys, so y'all be prepared for that. There's more rotation down around DeKalb, sorry, and it'll be moving into Foreman and Winthrop down to Wilton. And then there's another tornado warning that goes all the way up towards Hatfield. So if you're in that area, guys, y'all need to be prepared for tornadoes.
Inside the building. A tornado watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for West Central Arkansas. Flood advisory in effect until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening.
So basically, if you're from Winthrop all the way to Mena, Winthrop to Mena, y'all go ahead and get ready to get to your safe places, guys.
Crawford, Franklin, Madison, and Sebastian in southeast Oklahoma, including the following counties, the floor. When until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Impacts, minor flooding in low-lying and poor drainage areas. Additional details at 4:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Minor flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the advisory area.
Sorry, guys, I had to talk to the neighbor dog here.
Rain has fallen.
He's letting me know what's going on with the weather.
Amounts of 0.5 to 2 inches are expected over the area.
There's a Yorkie. I was talking to the Yorkie in the truck. He thought I was talking about you.
That's me. I thought you was talking about me. You kept pointing my direction.
All right.
He does call me bad names sometimes, you know.
Oh, no, not me. I'd never in my 42 years.
No, he's a good son.
I guess we
That's what I was saying. I was gonna say. Then you said park, so
a little more open, I think.
right. Doesn't look like anybody's gonna be using it with all the rain anyway.
Nah.
Transmitting facilities are located in the northwest Arkansas and serve Fayetteville and surrounding areas. Flood watch remains in effect through Sunday morning. Wet flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible. Where portions of Arkansas, including the following counties, Benton, Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Madison, Sebastian, and Washington are in Oklahoma,
Upside down?
including the
No.
following counties, Adair, Cherokee, Choctaw, Delaware, Haskell, Latimer, LaFleur, McIntosh, Muskogee, Pittsburgh, Cushmataha, and Sequoia. When through Sunday morning.
Attention Arkansas Sky Warren, this is weather for stationing here at Havana, waiting on these storms to get to our area. We will be staged here in Havana, Arkansas. Arkansas Sky Warren clear. There you go, Mama. Thank you.
I always get confused.
I know, I do too. And I'll have it upside down and be trying to do it, have it backwards.
These clouds right above us look really awesome.
Yeah, they do. It's getting closer though. Isn't
I
it?
think it quit.
What, dude?
I was gonna
Oh.
make you think.
Making my radar. It's
It
everything's
wasn't
off. That'd be awful, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It'll only happen when there's a tornado.
Right.
See, this says that we are looking north.
It's
So that would be,
this is south.
Nope.
Yes, southwest.
Look. Northwest. Because we're going west. We're going west. That's west.
Yes.
That's
That's not north. That's north.
That's north.
That's southwest.
Well, see that it says that's southwest. That's northwest. That's north. That's northeast. Ow! Drop my tablet in myself. If you're around Paris, Subiaco, Scranton, up to Coal Hill and Ozark, Clarksville, expect heavy rain, a lot of lightning, some strong winds with that storm that's moving into your area. It's not severe warned as of right now, but it's still packing some pretty strong winds. Still some rotation just on the Texas-Oklahoma line. It'll be pushing its way into DeQueen and Gillum soon. So in the next 30 minutes, if you're in DeQueen, Gillum, Wicks, Vanderport, Hatfield, all the way up to Mena, be ready, guys. Also seeing another storm up around Greenbrier. It is severe warned. Looks like it's got some pretty strong winds right over the Plummerville area, and that'll be heading into Wooster soon. There's another one down south of Perryville. That one's starting to get some rotation on it, guys. They may issue a tornado warning for this storm before too long. It's going to be moving up towards Bigelow and then Conway. Severe thunderstorm warning on it now. They just issued severe thunderstorm warning for it. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds with it right now. Eastern Perry, southeastern Conway, Faulkner County, north central Saline County, and northwestern Pulaski. Severe thunderstorm. It's located near Williams Junction or 10 miles south of Perryville. And it's moving northeast at 45 miles an hour, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. So if you're around Greenbrier, Perryville, Mallettown, Catholic Point, Apello, Oak Grove, and Perry County, severe thunderstorm warning for your area, and it is looking like it's getting some rotation on the end of it here. I wouldn't be surprised if it went tornado warned. And it's going to be going up towards Conway, Manistee, Bigelow, Greenbrier. If you're in those areas, you got a storm that is producing rotation, guys. I think it's going to go tornado warning soon, guys. Let me see what my Attention Arkansas Sky Warning. This is weather for. Hey, I was just looking at that storm down south of Morrilton and Conway and stuff. That's getting some pretty strong rotation on it. Y'all hearing anything or seeing anything? It'd be just south of Perryville's what I'm looking at. That storm that's moving into Ozark, getting some really strong winds with it, guys. So Ozark and Coal Hill, Ratcliffe, all the way to Mulberry and Charleston. Strong winds, a lot of lightning, all the way up to Mountainburg and Winslow. That whole storm is pretty strong, guys. That storm that's just to our west is also starting to get a little bit going with it. It's going to be moving up into Subiaco.
What are you going to do?
Just move. Just like that. So tempting to take Highway 309 north right now, but we won't be able to see anything, and I don't think we'd have service with the hills and the roads being so curvy. But you're getting strong winds around Magazine, Coxville, all the way to Paris, Subiaco. It's about to be coming into Blue Mountain. Well, we'll just sit here and wait. Sitting and waiting, sitting and waiting. Appreciate y'all joining me on my live stream today. Hopefully we can get some action going before too awful long. Hopefully not anywhere where y'all's at though. That rotation's about to cross Highway 9 now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a tornado in that storm though. Look at that. See how it's down by itself here? And then it's got the rotation here.
Yeah.
Right up to Bigelow, Manistee, Conway, Brewster. I'd be on that one if I could. That's looking. Pretty strong here. Down here. Yeah. So any of them by the time I get to us could be severe tornado warned.
Yeah.
There you go. You can keep it.
You sure?
Yeah, let me know what you see.
He says I can keep it, and then he takes it away.
Well, I got it because I needed to message people.
It's no fun if I can't aggravate you.
That's right. And we don't want it to be fun. We're not here to have fun, Mother. Whatever. All we do is win and have fun.
Well, if we can't find them some good weather to watch, at least they can listen to us.
That's right. We sound pretty cute.
Hmm.
If you want just the one radar, you can change it to just the one radar.
No,
You like having the velocity in though?
yeah, what happened though?
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
You're just not.
I just got away from the
You're over
storms.
in Memphis.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I started moving back.
Oh, there's tornado warning north of Conway. So that storm in Greenbrier, guys, it's tornado warning on it now. Looks like the rotation's about to cross Highway 287 and 95. Be heading up towards Clinton. Blaze, if you're in this, better get to your safe place, buddy. Will you go check my Zello real quick?
Hmm?
Check the Zello and make sure it's on. I'm not hearing anybody talk. Shows I'm connected, right?
I can go back.
Yeah. Just hit the home button.
See, it takes me a while.
Mm-hmm. Then your radar. There you go. Storm up in Ozark. That storm up in Ozark's looking good, guys. Around Coal Hill, all the way down to Paris. Switch to this radar. I don't see any reds and greens over you. Watch this.
Yeah, just to give y'all a quick
Oh, there we go.
update.
Okay,
We're
it's
seeing
working.
a thunderstorm in Randolph County, possibly producing heavy rotation. We're also seeing tornadic thunderstorms along the Oklahoma-Arkansas border from near the Queen down to Ashdown. And then we're seeing a tornado warning there for Van Buren County and Conway County into central Arkansas with the individual line segment. Looks like right now the only supercell we have out in front of it is the Randolph County storm. And the line segment will have embedded tornadoes and high winds.
Copy that. First response U.S. Memphis. Anything on Cersei?
Anything there?
Yep.
Is that what it?
Yeah, that's the tornado one. Right there. That's the rotation. And it looks like it's all the way, this whole thing is rotating. But you're right in this area is where the strongest, but it doesn't look like anything is probably on the ground. And I'm not seeing anything as far as, well, yeah, 336, there was a tornado that was in Clarksville, Texas, 4 miles southwest of Clarksville, Texas. So this storm that's up in past Idabel, moving into Gillum, DeQueen.
We got another tornado warning coming in for Van Buren County into Stone County, western Stone County at this time. 2 areas of rotation, one near Cleveland and then one near Clinton, moving off to the east-northeast.
Clinton and Cleveland. So here's the rotation around Clinton. And then there's more down south here. So if you're on Highway 95, from Highway 95 to 65, and all the way up to Big Flat, 56. Just to the west of Mountain View, down to Clinton, Leslie. That whole area, you're under a tornado warning. There's 2 separate cells that look like they have pretty strong rotation on it. There's another storm down around Perryville that looks really strong to me. And it looks like it's having rotation on the south side of it. It looks like it just crossed 9. And the rotation looks to be following right along Highway 300 east towards Bigelow. So if you're in Bigelow, Houston, Conway, Manatee, Greenbrier, Plummerville, that whole area, be ready for this storm. Could have some rotation with it. It's not tornado warning, but it is showing some rotation. New warning down around Wicks. Severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like there's some pretty strong winds right in Wicks right now. And it looks like it's rolling around 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Of course, that's in the radar. That's not on the ground. So surface would probably be around 50 mile an hour. More strong winds on Highway 59. That'll be coming into Mena. More strong winds around Subiaco up to Coal Hill. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You need to do what you do. I'm learning.
I'm watching that storm around Waldron. It's starting to get a little bit of activity with it. A little inflow. The lightning's starting to pick up on it. That's going to be the one we're going to watch down here because it's on the southern edge of that storm. So it's getting plenty of that warm, moist air feeding into it. So we'll watch this as it moves in and see what we can intercept along the way. As of right now, nothing in our area, just heavy rains, a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, maybe a little bit of hail. Pretty strong winds, but not severe winds. But again, this line is moving through Oklahoma. Now that western part of Arkansas, as it moves off to the east, it's going to turn severe and the tornado potential is on the rise. This is where we're gonna watch it right here now. Okay. So if you see
Alright.
anything like this, it's looking pretty good. It's starting to get a little rotation on it. And that's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll need
That's
to watch
just
it.
outside of Boonville or Waldron.
Yep. It looks like it'll be coming right up this way. So it'll be right there on us. So
right.
we'll just have to watch it as it gets closer. If we need to move off further east, we can. If we need to move off further west, we can. Whatever we need to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to get where the wind can come through a little bit too.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. And so I can see good. Was that your phone?
Yeah.
Did it die?
No. It's somebody's location.
Guys, our main concern right now is the Scotland area and about 4 miles northwest of Bachtenberg. Those are the two areas that we're concerned with right now.
Copy it.
We've also got another storm that we're watching, our area line segment of wind and possible rotation from DeQueen back down into Ashdown.
I don't know how to work this thing very well.
As we persist up into the evening and
Wasn't expecting it.
the line segment continues to move off to the east, start watching areas around Perryville, Conway, Bee Branch area, Damascus, over to Quitman and El Paso areas, into Heber Springs, the Timbo area, up into Mountain View, Melbourne, Horseshoe Bend area. We're starting to watch those areas that will be affected next. And as the line continues to move off to the east, White, Jackson, Woodruff, Independence, Sharp, Lawrence, Randolph, Clay, Green, Craighead, Poinsett, Cross, Crittenden, St. Francis, down into Monroe, Lone Oak, and Prairie counties would be affected in this line segment as we go through the rest of the evening.
You can tell it's warmer down here. The flies are out.
Yeah. They're irritating too.
Mm-hmm. See, that shows us north because Highway 10 comes up out of Danville like this,
Yeah.
northwest. And so
Right.
we're actually are facing north.
Maybe.
So this is say facing
This
due
is-
due
this is-
west.
This is facing north.
Yeah, and that's facing west, right?
Yes.
West northwestish.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I want it, right? Y'all can see that front moving in now. Just ahead of us. Get that fly out of here. That fly off my windshield. We're just gonna stick right here and wait for these storms to roll into our area and see what they look like. We'll make our way south, east, west, whichever way we need to move as they move in. Turned Warren. I'm tempted to head towards Hot Springs.
Way back here.
Yeah, maybe Malvern. To catch these next lines, depending on what this does.
I think that shows that this storm is moving this way, but it's all moving this way.
Yes. So it's all going like this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all, the whole line's moving this way. So it actually kind of just barely is going that way. So it's like maybe Hot Springs, maybe Malvern. But it looks maybe west of it, huh? But I kind of want to watch this too, because it's looking pretty good right here around Waldron. It's starting to organize a little bit. You see that?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then Havana, we're right on it.
Right. And just as sure as we move, we'll miss both of them.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. You don't want to move too much
Yeah.
and do too much.
There's just hardly any air moving at all.
Oh, no, it's crazy. So still and dead, muggy. In that area, you see any rotation in that? Up in there? It doesn't look like it, does it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not as much as it did.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was about to zoom out and see. When they cut back closer to Danville, just stay ahead of it, you know? We'll see what it does between, we'll give it about another 10 minutes, see what it does. But I'll want to go back this way and stay ahead of it, so that way we can look back at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll want to go kind of, we may cut down towards Hot Springs. And then just make that little back up, come back home that way this evening. And then just kind of stay ahead of it, stop, look back at it. If there's any warnings that pop up along the way, we can come to it. Because I'd rather come back to it than have to try to push through it to get to the other side of it, you know? But these are still pretty strong now.
To get to Hot Springs, so you're either going to have to...
Yeah, you'll have to go all the way to 7 Ola and take 7 all the way down. But that'd be okay because that's where these will be at, coming out.
Yeah.
So I want to be down that. What time is it though?
5:30.
Got plenty of time in daylight then.
It's getting dark. The clouds are getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting close, isn't it? And it's on us now, isn't it? It's right here.
There comes the wind.
That dog chased that truck all the way down the road.
Looks like a cop sitting over yonder. Might come check us out.
Where at?
Over by the fence.
I don't see one. Oh, over there? That
Yeah.
silver car? Be alright. I'll let him know.
No, I'm not worried about it. I just noticed him. I remember how nervous you used to get every time one would come around.
A cop?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't even care anymore. I don't get nervous about much. I stay pretty safe, so I don't really worry about it. Oh, no.
Well, that's the thing. You were never in trouble, really.
Nah.
Well, not at the time. I remember when you were so worried about them.
Mm-mm. No, I've never gotten a ticket or anything. Knock on wood.
Lots of lightning up the other side of Coal Hill and Clarksville,
Yeah.
Scranton.
A lot of lightning in Clarksville, Scranton, she's saying. Starting to pick up some winds here in Havana now. You can see the front moving in. We're just kind of waiting on it to see if anything happens along this leading edge. We may make our way back towards the Hot Springs area, so we'll probably go back through Danville and Ola. Just kind of watch this as it moves off to the east and kind of stay ahead of it.
This one above DeQueen is still.
Yeah, still strong rotation just to the north of DeQueen. Another area of rotation around Foreman. This will be heading towards Lockburg. Dirks, I think, is around that area. So if you're in that area, Dirks, y'all go ahead and get to your safe place. That 2 areas of rotation.
Did you say Horatio?
I did not. Horatio, if you're in Horatio.
Yeah, it's got a.
Yes, for Central Arkansas.
Here.
All right, guys, more rotation. Heading towards Waldron. If you're in Waldron, you need to get to your safe place. You might want to message Kenny. That's the one we're going to go after then. Guys, if you're in Waldron, Mansfield, Boonville, you got a storm that's just to the northwest of Mena, and it is moving northeast. Okay, guys? It's moving around 35, 40 miles an hour. So Waldron, you got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Rotation's picking up on this storm pretty good, guys. Just across the Oklahoma line, just north of Highway 59. It'll be heading towards Waldron. This cell is kind of isolated by itself, so it's getting plenty of inflow winds with it. So this one we'll have to watch, guys. New scan just came in, still picking up on intensity. So if you're in Waldron, watch a storm as it moves in. We're going to wait here for it.
sticking out there.
Hmm?
I do the same thing, that finger sticking out there. Mhm.
Always. Guys, I wouldn't be surprised they issued a tornado warning coming for South Sebastian, northern Scott County, or maybe all of Scott County, southern Sebastian. So if you're in Mansfield, Waldron, all the way up to Boonville, this storm that's down just to the southwest of Waldron's got strong rotation with it. Or it's starting to get strong rotation with it. It's not wound tight yet. But with it being so close to radar and stuff, it's I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't produce one within the next 30 minutes if it stays isolated like this. New frame, it's starting to get a good hook on it. That's going to hit Waldron.
Yeah.
If you're in Waldron, seriously, take this storm serious, guys. It's not tornado warned, but I'm watching it. It's going to be tornado warned. It's going to get tornado warned. I guarantee it. We're just waiting on it. If you're in Waldron, get to a safe place. I'm not joking. These storms today are not playing around. If they get isolated, they will probably produce a tornado.
I never know if I'm talking to Kenny or
Heather.
depending on how they talk, you know what I mean? Quit that. Dang it.
Is it me?
No, me and my fat thumb keeps getting in the wrong place.
Look at that.
Oh
It's
man,
got the
yeah.
hook up good. You can see where it's flowing in
Oh yeah.
and wrapping around. That's the beginning of it. That's
Yeah.
the start of the rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a tornado that could just go through Waldron. I'm not joking.
Keep them safe, Lord. Keep them safe.
Hey, if y'all's on my Facebook Live and you're in the Waldron area, get to a safe place now. There is no tornado warning with this, but guys, that rotation is tight on this storm. Very tight on this storm. Nothing as far as debris yet on signature. But the rotation is very, very tight. If you're on
5:1.4. The time is 5:36 p.m.
looks like it's over Hinkle Lake right now. Hinkle Lake will be right here, but it's pretty close to it. It's going to be going close to Hinkle Lake and then heading up to Waldron. It might just go to the north of Waldron if we're lucky, guys. But if you're on 71 Highway traveling from Mansfield to Waldron, all the way down to Mena, you got severe storms with tornado potential on these storms. Anything in our area? Because these storms are looking pretty crazy.
Guys, just give y'all a quick update. We're still continuing to see that tornado warning into Randolph County as it pushes into Missouri. We're seeing numerous tornado warnings for Cleburne, Searcy, Faulkner, Van Buren, and Stone counties. Also back to the west into sections of
debris. How do you
click
see
on
it?
the correlation coefficient.
Howard County and Little River County.
And then
Areas
where the
of
rotation is here,
tornado
if you see like a
development in that
green,
area also.
bluish, that's
Main
debris. That's
focus
just
over
stuff
the
up in
next
it. But
several
like this,
hours
that's a
will
little
be
bit of heavy rain and
Arkansas.
hail and stuff
However,
like that.
southwest Arkansas still has a pretty high tornado threat as well. As the line segment continues to move off to the east-northeast, areas back to the west should be fine. So if you're from Harrison to Russellville to Mena northwestward, you should be clear.
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
This is the leading edge of that storm system. We'll just see here and wait, I guess. I don't know how they haven't put a tornado warning on this Waldron storm yet, guys, honestly. It looks like it's lost a little bit, though, doesn't it? It's not as tight, but it looks like it's recirculating maybe, or going over that mountain. It's not getting a good reading on it. A little more and more cluttered, isn't it? Yeah.
That's good.
Sure, get little sprinkles, aren't we? Well, it's starting to organize a little bit around Blue Mountain too, isn't it? As far as wind wise.
How about this, Shorty? This is where we were watching.
Now it's off right here in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like there's a little hook coming in here too.
Yeah.
So we'll have to watch that whole leading edge looks like it's trying to rotate on it. So it's getting a lot of inflow winds. But this right here is where it worries me the most.
Yeah.
Because if that can get wrapped in, that's going to be tight.
Yeah.
Right over Waldron. Maybe just to the north of Waldron, if we're lucky, huh?
Between Waldron and Mansfield.
Right up in the boom, looks like. Huh?
One status check, you good over there? I know you're probably live, but
Who's one? Weather one is Blaze Thomas. You know that kid I keep sharing Facebook stuff with? That he's a meteorologist and doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that runs the Zello. I've known him since he's 14. Isn't that funny? Never met him.
Should invite him to lunch sometime.
The National Weather Service in Little Rock. They have issued a tornado warning for western Logan County and northwestern Scott County until 6:15 p.m. At 5:43 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Bow Camp, or 15 miles southwest of Waldron, moving north at 40 miles per hour. Hazards will include a possible tornado. This is radar-indicated rotation. Impacts will include flying debris that will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Ray?
All right, guys, as you heard.
Locations impacted include Mansfield, Cawthorn, Oliver, Echo, Morgan Springs, Lucas, Beaucamp, Bates, Liberty, and Hahn. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, this is a radar-indicated tornado, and the warning is for western Logan County and northwestern Scott
That'll be
County
coming right up
until
over us here.
6:15 p.m. KD5 GSP.
I don't think it's enough to produce anything, but still something to watch out for. We may see a rotating wall cloud come up over us now. All right, guys, tornado warning. South Sebastian County and Scott County.
Severe thunderstorm warning. A severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Logan, southwestern Searcy, southern Newton, Johnson, north central Yale, and Polk counties until 6:30 p.m. At 5:42 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 7 miles southwest of Devil's Knob to Holman to 6 miles east of Midway in Logan County, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazards will include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Break.
All right, guys. That storm we were watching, that was around Waldron. Looks like it's moving more north-northeast. If this gets rotation that starts getting stronger, these storms tend to track further east and then turn into a southern motion. So if you're in Waldron, if you're in Mansfield, be in your safe places. Just in case this turns left or turns right. Either way it goes, you could get hit. Mansfield, Waldron, anywhere in between, get to your safe place now. If you're up in Abbott, even all the way up to Dayton. Looks like the rotation's come down just a little bit on this storm, but it is wrapping around pretty tight. What road is that?
Don't tell it any of the roads.
.248. Jeez. Highway 248. Sorry about that, guys. It took that long to find it. So between Highway 80 on Highway 28 outside of Waldron and 248, get ready for strong rotation to move into your area. It's picked up again. Look at that, jeez.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't doubt if there's a tornado on the ground just on the west side of Waldron. So if you're around Lake Hinkle, what else is down there? Lake Hinkle, Batesville, I believe it is.
Bates.
Cawthorn. Cawthorn. That whole area along 71 Highway between Mansfield and Waldron.
Elm Springs. Or Elm Park.
Rotation headed to your area. Elm Springs Park, you said?
Elm Park.
Elm Park. Okay, it looks like we're getting a little rotation. Nah, never mind. Some strong winds with it. About to move into Blue Mountain. You got strong winds just to the east of Lamar, east of Knoxville. Just to the east of Highway 21, coming up on Highway 123 and 164. Strong winds in that area. And it's going to go all the way up towards Jasper. down into Hector, Dover, and London. More storms in southwest Arkansas around Mount Ida, Nashville, DeQueen, and Ashdown. The one we're watching right now, though, really closely, is the one just to the west of Waldron. This one looks really good, guys. I would not be surprised if there's a tornado on the ground just outside of Waldron. We are just on the outside of Havana. We're going to wait for the storm to make its way up towards the Boonville area, and we'll make our way that way as it gets closer if it keeps rotating. We got the front moving in on us now here at Havana. You can see it right there in front of us. That's the shelf cloud. On the leading edge, it's going to have some pretty strong winds with it and stuff that we're going to have to watch. There's a storm around Boonville on Highway 10. That fly bothering you?
No, the wind is...
Whoa!
Whoa!
Lightning!
I like it down because I can see better.
We got a storm right ahead of us. Not rotating or anything like that. It's got some pretty strong winds with it. We're just kind of watching it right now. We're going to let this one move off to our north and east. And then the one that's down around Waldron will be making its way towards us. And we'll head off west towards it and try to intercept it if we can. Depending on which direction it moves. If it moves up towards Boonville, we'll head towards Boonville. If it moves further our way, then we'll just stay closer where we're at. That rotation now is just about to cross just to the south of Highway 28. So if you're around Hahn, if you're in Hahn, you know where that Hahn cemetery is. It's going to be just right around there.
Might miss Waldron.
Yeah, I hope it does. It looks like it's going to go just to the north of Waldron. So it's moving. It's going to go up here. If that's the track it takes. It's going to be on... If it keeps taking the track, it's going to be on the west side of Boonville, guys. So we may punch through this one and make our way towards the Boonville area. I think we will. Alright, we're going to make our way towards Boonville. Sorry, Mom.
That's okay. Do what you gotta do. I'm not much of a navigator.
Weather 4 to Arkansas Skyborne. Weather 4 to Arkansas Skyborne. Is anybody available right now?
Morning, Charles.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're here in Havana now. That storm around Waldron's looking pretty tight. I think we're going to head further west. I think we're going to head further west and hit Boonville and see if we can intercept this storm that's coming up from Waldron and Mansfield area. Is it still looking pretty good that way?
Boy, that storm just went tornado warning.
Okay, 10-4. We're going to try to intercept it there around Boonville area. Weather 4 clear. Thank you, sir.
Boss. A little while now.
Alright, you can pull up the radar for me, Mama. I can get that ready. That way we can, just in case something happens between now and then. And we want to be able to see the storm that we're about to come into. Making sure that we're not going to go into any rotation or something.
Right. We are fixing to hit some pretty good rain, though.
guys, if you're in the Boonville area, you're going to be next for this tornado warning if it holds together. So we're going to be making our way towards Boonville. That storm is just to the west, northwest of Waldron, just to the south of Mansfield.
Hey, this is Benjamin. Down here in Sling County. We're down here in position over here on Interstate 30. Just like everybody know. Down here in case listeners out there by down in Nashville for the mid shift, so I'm gonna be down here in case something does happen down here in Sling. Go ahead and pick up. Yeah, my current location is exit 121 Alcoa Road exit, facing the northeastbound side over here in Saline County. I'm watching out for Saline and Pulaski counties down here.
Yeah, break. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. for West Central Scott County. At 5:53 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Oliver, or 11 miles west of Waldron, moving north at 40 miles per hour. Hazards will include a possible tornado. This is radar indicating rotation. Impact will include flying debris, shelters, mobile homes will be damaged and destroyed, damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage likely. Break.
We were going through a dead zone too, so it may take a little bit to update. You entered full screen mode? Oh yeah. Yep. If you're in Mansfield, y'all need to get to your safe place, guys. Yep, get to your safe place. That rotation is just to your south, just on the other side of the Poto Mountain around the Hahn area. Okay, it's going to be coming up over that mountain and entering right into Mansfield, it looks like. If that rotation holds together, it's going to come up over that mountain and land right on top of you guys. So you're down to Mansfield, Abbott, Huntington, even Huntington, Mansfield, Abbott, get to your safe place now, all the way up to Dayton. If you're in Greenwood, I'd be watching this storm really close. For the next 30 minutes, it's going to be moving its way up into your area. In Alma right now, the tornado risk is kind of low. I would say probably to from Ozark east towards Russellville has the highest tornado risk. If you're west of Ozark, I would say hail risk is going to go through the roof on you. We're going to punch through this storm right now that's on Highway 10. It's just to the east of Boonville. It's getting some pretty strong winds, looks like, with it. So we're going to punch through this. We're going to hit close to Boonville and wait for this storm that's in Mansfield, Waldron area to hit north. Coming through Waveland now. But if you're in Mansfield, get to your safe place, guys. Today is no day to be messing around with these storms. They will form quick, and if a tornado develops just like the other day, within 5 minutes it went from a road tornado to an EF3. So y'all please be ready for these storms today. If you're on the roads. These roads are getting flooded quick. Petty Jean River was already flooded too. Sirens going off in Mansfield. We made it through that storm cell, so we'll see if we can intercept this one. How's that one looking down around there? Still got rotation.
Yes.
Okay. Still rotation on that storm. Is it in Mansfield? Almost Mansfield?
It's moving slow. Let me show you what it is. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not.
If you click on it, where the warning is,
Where the what?
just push where you see the rotation. Hit the info. I'll read that. See, it should say how fast it's moving.
West Central Scott County. Logan County has been expired.
Okay, Logan County's expired, but Scott County, you're still under a tornado warning. If the rotation holds together, it's going to go into Sebastian County. Logan County. So Boonville, Mansfield, even Greenwood, I'd be watching this storm close, guys. If you're to the east, northeast of Waldron, Mansfield, this rotation's coming right up in you.
Hey, this is Katie GSP Franklin Logan Skyward. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. for east central Logan, southwestern Searcy, southeastern Newton, eastern Johnson, and northeastern Yale and Polk counties. At 6 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Delane to 7 miles northwest of Broomfield to London, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazards will include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated.
I figure Franklin County will go under that tornado warning too.
Wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Logan in effect until 9 p.m. from western, central, and north central Arkansas. For your protection, move to the interior room on the lowest floor of the building. GSP, Franklin.
It looks like they took the warning off. It's
Okay, the rotation's broadened out some, guys. Looks like it's going to be over just to the east of Mansfield. So we're going to set up here in Waldron and see if it'll redevelop as it moves off to the northeast. But if you're in Waldron right now, Mansfield, it looks like you're okay. Looks like they canceled that warning. Looks like the rotation went down on it once it hit that mountain.
The tornado warning for west central Scott County is canceled. Tornado warning for central Scott County is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened to below severe limits and no longer appears capable of producing a tornado. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. for western Arkansas. 85 GSP, Franklin Logan Skyward.
Alright, we're up in Blue Mountain now. What's it looking like close to us?
it's good. Yeah, nothing. Just light rain once we get closer into Magazine.
I think we're going to wait right here for a second.
Oh, this is somebody's property.
That's alright. Look what I can do. Still strong winds about to come into Waldron. We're just to the west of Waldron. Yeah, okay, we're gonna head on toward the I just wanted to look at it again and see kind of what it looked like.
This is what kind of threw me off is that,
Yeah, there's still rotation. It's just in the upper,
yeah,
so the strong winds in the upper atmosphere.
right.
And these could be pushing down. So, like, when stuff like that happens, you
Yeah.
could be getting, like, microburst, down gusts of
Oh,
winds.
okay, yeah.
And then, because you can see how the winds are pushing out here.
Mm-hmm.
So, usually that's a microburst.
Okay. Still doing a lot of damage.
please.
Yeah. Still some strong winds. Because, I mean, if you look at
Won't be
this,
a problem. I'll be glad to do it. Do that. Leave back just as quick as I can. KD5 GSP. You bet you. KD5 NDJ.
around 55 mile an hour winds with it. So it's below severe, but it's just like right there, you
Still
know?
do a lot of damage, though.
Yeah.
Especially if it's poof all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. These storms look pretty good still.
The time is 6:05 p.m.
I don't know, the likelihood of it going tornado is probably going to go down now because these storms in front of it. It's not going to get the warm moisture like it used to.
Oh, okay.
So these front ones are the ones that will probably be tornado warned. See? Just that leading edge. All the way up. So we're kind of this way up now, but I still want to watch it because if it can get some inflow with it, it will go, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of really watch it. And then if we need to, we can go somewhere else. And one there, pretty strong winds, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that down in Margin still looks the best to me. Of course, this one looks even better, but
Hey, I'm along for the ride, so you go where you want to go.
that's the thing. I'm between two storms right now. Which one? Which one's gonna get?
In
You know?
mama.
Which one's gonna get it? We don't know. Just wait and hope for the best. Now I still think that one around Waldron's looking pretty good. So if you're around Waldron, Boonville area, we'll probably make our way towards Boonville.
Alright.
And then intercept it. Once it gets, we'll probably stick to the west side of Boonville or east side of Boonville. See where it goes.
Alright.
The only problem with where we're at, actually, we're gonna go to Magazine. Magazine's perfect. We can hit Magazine, go up that Highway 109, cut up through Paris.
What's up in Paris?
Oh, when the storm goes this way,
Oh.
we can be a Magazine and we can watch it as it goes, and we can go up through Paris and Subiaco and stay to the east side of it.
Oh.
So let's hit Magazine. It's starting to rotate again. Just to the north of Waldron, starting to get some rotation again, guys. All right, you can have it. You think Magazine? I think Magazine.
Yeah, I think magazine.
Magazine it is. Shoot, we just should have just stayed at your house until the tornado warning's thrown it into you. Chase. Well, it's looking, huh?
Yep. No, this is more fun.
It is.
Brought the dogs.
You know, I thought about bringing Roger with us. I appreciate it for her, and then we'd have to stop and let her use the bathroom and do all
Yep.
that stuff. Try to keep up with her, and if the tornado forms, she takes off running. She's being left. That's all I'm saying. Not really. I'd never leave her. But still,
You might not have a choice.
you'd leave us both. You'd hop in the truck, take off, leave us all here. What happened to Mama?
Hey, at least Drive safe, right?
That's right. Still looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like wrapped up tight, but it's still got
No.
some winds with it.
Yeah.
Pretty strong. I'm surprised it's not severe winds, honestly.
Said it went below.
Yeah. It's just below severe limits.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Thank you, Jim.
Alright guys, we're making our way towards Magazine. We're going to try to intercept this storm that's down around Waldron and Mansfield. It was tornado warned. It is below severe limits now, but it is still packing a really strong punch to it, and it is looking like it's trying to rotate still. So we're going to get to Magazine. If you're from Magazine to Boonville, you'll be watching this storm pretty close, guys, because the rotation on it could pick back up. If it does, it could produce a tornado. So we're going to try to get to it and get on it for you guys. See if we can see what's going on with it.
It's going to the east of Mansfield, so Mansfield is probably clear of that.
Okay, just to the east of Mansfield, so you're probably clear of it in Mansfield. So if you're in Abbott, probably we're getting hammered. Blackjack Mountain, up in that area, you're probably getting hammered pretty good with the rain and wind right now. We'll just climb Magazine Mountain and watch towards the river. I doubt I get service though.
Yeah, probably not.
It'd be a good view though. You get a good overlook.
Yeah. But don't come right over top of you. It'll be alright.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's nowhere to go once you're up there. Hunker down and hope for the best. Alright, we're coming into Magazine now. We're gonna go just to the west side of Magazine and hold up there and see if we can see anything coming in. How's it looking? Think Magazine's still pretty good, or?
Yeah, that it's trying to, I don't know,
Just check the status on all spawners that were built.
see how it's, but it's not.
I worked it up to 4.
Guys, it's trying to wrap up. You can see it trying to wrap in.
Yeah.
Let's get here.
I'm monitoring home until it gets going to Greenwood County.
I think there's a place farther, just out this direction that has a place over here on the side, and then
I think so.
like a big church or something.
Will you go home to the home and go to my Zello real quick? I need to tell them where we're at. There wasn't an update on all those spotters. Go ahead and hold it down. This is weather 4. We are going to station in Magazine and wait for this storm that's down around Mansfield to work its way up this way. So we're going to stage in Magazine and work our way towards Boonville, probably as it moves closer to our area. Weather 4 clear?
Copy. Weather 4 back to state in the magazine. I'm 10 more, Robert.
You're good. Thank you, ma'am.
That a tornado did have a little touchdown in Lake Eagle. I guess that's in Scott County if you're familiar.
Sounds like a brief touchdown around Lake Eagle earlier.
They were there. I've driven that area out a few times. Okay, he said he had talked to the fire chief and they said that there was a touchdown. Trees are damaged. Just a little bit. Probably best pass on to the Scott County OEM director. Well, back to the last one you guys were saying.
What was he saying? Did you hear where?
I couldn't get the first part, so nothing confirmed right now.
Okay, nothing confirmed. Okay, guys, it sounds like around Lake Hinkle, when that rotation was getting really tight, it did touch down briefly. They have some brief damage down around Lake Hinkle. So if you know anybody in that area, y'all might want to check on them, make sure everybody's good down there. We'll be out today. If anybody needs help, please let me know and we will go help them, okay? If they need food, if they need water, if they need clothes, anything, let me know. I will get it for them and take it to them. Winds are picking back up on the storm that's going to be coming into Boonville. We're going to sit here at the ballparks in Magazine Ballpark.
Start warning you about that. I've been out here a few times.
Did you see that light?
Yes, I did. I'm not so sure about this now.
It's not sharing my location yet.
I wonder if I touched something.
No, we lost service earlier. Remember? We
Oh,
have to
that's
reconnect
right,
it
yeah.
when you lose service.
I forget. I'm sorry.
We're set up right for it, Mom.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're set up for this storm. We're gonna sit right here and watch as it moves in. We are in Magazine now. Just on the west side of Magazine, between Magazine and Boonville. We're watching this rotation that's right on 71 highway. Strong winds. So between 71 and Highway 23. This is the area over there. So we may need to go a little bit further. Because Boonville's going to get hit by it. That's the problem. So I want to be on the side of it.
Which side?
I want to be on this side of all this as it comes up. So but I'm afraid. Whoa.
Go ahead, Neil.
We'll just watch it.
I don't think, no, I'm not sure, but I don't think there's any other road that will take you this way other than 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's where you want to go.
No, if nothing else, we'll go back to Magazine, take the real
Okay, I'm not familiar with that area. What county would that be?
I really think the way that that's coming, see, because it was going right at Mansfield, and instead it's going this way, and I think it's going to be right here.
I agree. Should we move
I
a
think
little
it's going
further
to be.
east?
I don't know.
We'll wait.
Yeah,
Once it gets closer-
I think that
once it gets
it
closer-
will get. I think that
Right, would that be the area north of Hector?
I think it's going to come this. Well, probably right over the top of Boonville. I don't know, maybe. Boonville's not that far.
No, I know.
That's going to be.
But I don't want to be in it. I want to be away from it.
Right.
That's where we can see it and get away from it.
Cells are out in front of the system that are affecting
So that's why I think sitting here might be alright
Yeah.
for now. And
Yeah.
if we need to get closer, as it gets closer, we can. Start to rotate right here.
Segment may have a QSCS tornado, but it's more of a damaging wind spread.
If that's the case, it's going to go right into Boonville, right west of
Polk County
Boonville.
westward.
But at the same time, these down here, you'll have to watch too.
Yeah.
So we'll just stick right here. See what it does.
It's
It's
our
close.
style warning, just an update on this. The only tornado warning in the state right now is for Howard and Hempstead counties. Everything else has been allowed to expire at this time. We'll continue to monitor weather through clear.
So only one tornado warning, Howard and Hempstead counties right now in Arkansas. The storm that's around Boonville, we're watching it close. That's where we're at right now, is just outside of Boonville, between Magazine and Boonville.
Dispatch 3 to Dispatch 2, if you're able to do everything over here, I'm going to take a break for a little while. If you're good, I'll let you go ahead and take over for the remainder of the event. Too, I appreciate you.
You know, this here is going to come over almost the top of us.
I handled it for a little bit. I'm sure Jim Wade will be back on it. And so, yeah, we should be good.
10-4, copy that. If y'all need anything, just holler at me.
Cracks me up. It sounds like the same person talking. Neil and Maston. They sound like the same person every time. I get confused. You can see that storm out ahead of us, guys. Let's get a good view of it real quick. I'm going to give y'all a panorama view of this storm real quick. This is facing west. As we go up north, you can see that whole line of storm go all the way around.
For eastern Logan, eastern Johnson, northeastern Gill counties. Storm which profit warning has moved out of the warned area, therefore the warning has been canceled. Tornado watch.
straight on with it, right?
Yeah.
That's it south.
See repeater.
So I think my thing's off.
Yeah.
Because that's north behind us. So that's southwest. That's where I want to be.
Yeah.
So we'll use this as that. So that's not set up right. Still is, huh? Oh well, we know where we're at least.
Yeah.
Still want to watch that around Boonville. We're set up just to the east of Magazine. Just to the west of Boonville.
Hey, man, sit on that.
Honestly, it looks like it's all cluttered up now and losing its steam. Still got a little bit of wind with it. That's going to be moving into our area.
Yeah, go ahead, too. I'm just, I'm doing, I've got the radar live, but I'm just
Maybe
doing
right around
quick
Boonville,
updates in and out.
Okay, well, you're doing that. You can call it back up. It's not down work.
What?
I was just going to bring up my major concern right now is not really the tornado threat. It's unless some folks that had a line, some flooding is becoming this huge issue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think that's the problem, and it's a good problem to have. The storms are rotating. There's not enough buoyancy for them to keep going and support themselves. They're becoming more high precipitation thunderstorms, so they're becoming more rain soaked, and they're basically drowning yourself, which, to me, that's fine. I love that.
I want to get this one right
But
here.
yeah, I think that's what's
This is the
happening
bottom
now.
edge of it.
This line
Yeah.
segment is producing wind, and it's moving.
This is the fun part. This is the fun part right here. No rotation with it, but we want to get to it.
See how it's changed.
Back to the west, Mountain Home and Marshall were really seeing it. I think what they said they had a flood emergency in that area.
It's going to be coming right through there. Or this way. Coming right up over the mountain. Isn't it? It's going right in Boonville.
Is that where you want to be in Boonville or this side of Boonville?
Nah, we're going to head towards Boonville. By the time we get there, it'll be north of it. But I want to get close enough to see if there's any rotation or anything with it.
Over into Baxter County, southern Baxter.
Because is that a mountain?
Huh?
Is that a mountain?
No.
No, that's the storm. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, guys, we're about to make this corner and get on this storm here in Boonville area. We'll get right over here and set up. Oh yeah.
There's a place up here ahead that just outside of town that has a big parking lot. It's on that side.
Okay. It's coming into Boonville now, guys. If
no, that's not where I was talking about, but
Okay.
that could have been a good place. I thought it was this way.
guys, this storm in Boonville is nasty looking.
It's a little further into Boonville than I thought. I don't know. Is there a good place here to get? It's gonna come right over the top of us. I would face more that way. Oh yeah, it goes around, doesn't it? I didn't realize that. No. Ow.
Up through my window. It did.
No.
Right up through my
Glad
window.
it's on your side, not mine.
Okay, where are we at? Let's be right here.
That's just dissipating. Even the one down south has lost its steam. They may have just missed out tonight.
Yeah, today may be a bust if we're lucky, guys. Although there was a brief touchdown down around Mansfield or south of Waldron, around Hinkle. But this storm in Boonville is really starting to get right back up. Can we go north here in Boonville somewhere?
I don't know.
What road is this? Out of Boonville. 23.
Yeah.
So we're going to take Highway 23 north and follow this storm. Out of all the storms we're seeing, this one looks the best to produce, if it's going to produce anything. Tell me, look for 23 north, okay? If I had room, I'd give him a ride. I don't have any room. I don't think riding in the back of the truck would help anything.
There we go. Alright, it should be right up here.
Okay. We're in Boonville now, guys. That storm just went through Boonville, moving northeast. There's still a little bit of rotation with it, right along Highway 23. So we're going to take 23 north. I think it takes us up towards Ozark, Paris area.
Should be a little, maybe, probably not
Second.
this way.
Yeah, okay. You need to stop and get a drink or use the bathroom?
No.
Okay. Good, because we're chasing a storm. You got time for that. get to 23 and start heading north, you'll be able to see the storm a lot better, guys. It just went to our northeast now, so we're going to turn up here, next stoplight. We'll be heading towards, I don't know, Paris? I don't know where it goes. Ozark? Hawksville? I don't know. Highway 23 north out of Boonville. Wherever that takes you, that's where we're going. Whoa, did you see that?
Yeah. It's right into my eyes.
And lightning bright. What?
They're going to stop you just because you sound fast.
Dude, I'm barely hitting the gas.
I know, but it's...
I know, it's Debo Road. Well, at least we're out of the rain.
Yeah. Until we catch up with the storm.
That wind on the storm just going to be moving just north of Magazine soon. It's getting wind on it pretty good. We'll see if we can get it. I may not have very good service up here. Again, we're on Highway 23, northbound, out of Boonville. Heading up towards Clarksville, Ozark area. I don't know. Whatever's up there. It goes up there somewhere.
Branch or Clarksville or Charleston.
Oh yeah, we're going up to 22. We intercept Highway 22. That's right. Okay. Charleston Branch area. That's where we're going. There's that storm. You can see it. Right there, I think. You can see it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to turn that direction now.
Of course.
And the trees are in the way. Should we take 116 east?
I wouldn't.
Just follow 23 north then.
I don't know. Probably should have went north to Paris.
Probably would. Should went to Magazine and then
Yeah.
that's all right.
How we go up when it says the chance to go to Clarksville.
Go to Clarksville? Okay.
Yeah. Not scared, just holding on.
Well, I don't blame you. I'd hold on too. You see anything as far as rotation on it? Anything?
No,
Just
not
the
yet.
wind. Basically the wind. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm hoping we lucked out today, guys. If we did, I'm grateful for it. I mean, I love storm chasing. I love to get on some really nice storms. But I'd much rather people be safe. You know what I mean? Much rather that happen. But we're on Highway 23 north out of Boonville. And we're going to be heading towards Clarksville. Storm still pretty strong, but it doesn't look like it's got a whole lot with it. So we may actually. I don't know. We'll see what it does. Can you zoom out and see if there's any other storms? Any storms we could chase? Anything that looks crazy? Severe? A little bit of a debris on the road here on 23. I'm going to say they probably got some wind and hail through here, this section of it. Looked like that's where the strongest part of it went through at. Was just to the north of Boonville on 23. It looked like it started producing some pretty strong wind. Now that storm that was down around Hinkle, they say it could have been a brief tornado, but I was also looking at it. Me and Mom were looking at it earlier. And there was something that looked like a microburst dropping out right around that area. So I'm not going to say guaranteed it was a tornado. They'll have to review it, of course. But it could have been a microburst, guys, because that after that rotation stopped, there were strong winds and it dropped out, and you could see the wind flow out all around it. So I think there was a microburst just to the west of Waldron, around Lake Hinkle. So if you're around that area, let me know what you're seeing, okay? Shoot me a comment, private message, anything, I'll get it. About to see that storm now.
That storm hasn't seen anything. The only thing going around everything. Now, there's that red box. What does that mean?
That's a tornado warning. Any red box is a tornado warning. Any yellow box
Okay,
is a severe thunderstorm.
It's around Nashville and Mineral Springs down south.
Okay, so that's south of D Queen. Hey, Daisy! I said, hey, Daisy! We are north of Boonville, Highway 23. We are chasing this storm that's going to head, well, it's already up past Clarksville, head towards Charleston, or up past Charleston, headed towards Clarksville. Sorry. But we're going to hit Clarksville. Guys, it's not really looking like much. We may have lucked out today. I'm very grateful for it. Very grateful for it. But again, if there's any damage, y'all know anybody that needs help or anything while I'm out, let me know. We will take care of it for them if we can. I've got my chainsaw with me and everything if we need to cut up trees, anything.
No, there ain't nothing else, buddy.
Alright, guys. We may hit Clarksville or Charleston. Look at the radar, see what's going on. If nothing else, it may be worse off to our east, luckily, hopefully. South and east. If that's the case, then we may go ahead and call it for the day. Problem is with the flooding now. I really don't want to be out after dark if it's not going to be severe, because these roads are going to get flooded tonight. More rain, more rain, more rain tomorrow. So they're talking another possible 3 inches in some locations. So we all know what happened down around Y City before, so we don't want that. We're coming up to Chisholmville now. I'm not seeing any kind of damage or anything from that storm, so I think we lucked out on it. So we want Charleston left here at 217, correct? Is that what you said?
Well,
An option to Charleston go left?
Yeah, go left.
Go left here?
Sorry.
Nope, you're good. These streams and rivers and creeks are flooding pretty good too.
I gotta quit looking at it for a minute. If you don't mind.
Oh no, you're fine. It hurts your eyes after a while, trust
No,
me.
it makes me sick in the stomach.
Yeah,
All
motion
the
sickness.
twists and turns on the road.
Yeah, all the motion sickness stuff.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I don't usually get it very often, but except for on those twists and turns.
Well, you know we've been out for almost